course, steer you through the action is none other than WavePunk and James Bot. Take it away, boys.
Thank you, Golden Boy. I'm WavePunk, joined by my friend James Bot here. James Bot, this is maybe the most hyped up match so far today?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first time on the RLCS stream that we're going to get to see iBUYPOWER Cosmic, and I guarantee you it will not be the last. But I did have an opportunity to take a look at the players that they're going up against. And for those of you who play matchmaking, you've got Kronovi and Gambit and Lichinio. They're like 1, 2, and 3
right.
on the leaderboards. Right. They're going against some rising stars. So this will be a big challenge for these guys coming in, having to go against the greatest team in North America. But we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yeah, I'm wondering how much it's going to kind of get into their heads. You know, I mean, just you're in the same lobby as those people. You know, like even regardless of having to play against them, that gets your heart rate up. You know. And it's just, I'm just, what are they going to do?
Well, I know I spend a lot of time watching Cam Gears, you know, part of the Cam fam myself.
Right.
So these guys probably go and watch Kronovi because he's the biggest streamer. Gambit, widely, some people will argue that he is the greatest in North America as well. And Lichinio, very entertaining. So, again, all these guys, icons that we love to watch. So here we go, jumping in the action. We've got WeightGamers versus iBUYPOWER Cosmic. And I'm going to go on board with Kronovi.
iBUYPOWER Cosmic, they're going to be pressing up here early, pushing it over into the orange. We were talking before about how important their rotations are going to be. We'll see what they're able to do. That goal is kind of wide open there, but Lichinio hanging back, so be able to clear that one all the way over into blue. We'll see. The interesting thing for me to watch here is going to be how are they going to? How is blue team here going to be able to rotate properly?
Yeah, we'll see. You can see Kronovi actually went for the pass to himself. Oh. He missed the second shot here, but he ended up getting it anyway. You see a pass to himself on the wall, very good, but he missed that. But you know what? That's fine because it just bounced out right into the mid, and I think this is going to kind of set the tone of the game where iBUYPOWER will just be able to relentlessly put pressure on the net.
4:35 left to play, 1 point in the favor of iBUYPOWER Cosmic. That ball is sitting straight at midfield. Very neutral kickoff. Kronovi's going to be able to come from the backfield. Pass to Lichinio, takes a shot on the net. Going to go just wide. We're see WeightGamers trying to push this one out. We have Adam and Sterilize and JP Dub 16 currently on WeightGamers roster. JP Dub hanging back in goal right now. Going up for the aerial interference. He's going to get that one over into the corner. Lichinio comes up. We have all 3 iBUYPOWER Cosmic players in the corner, but Gambit's going to be able to put that one in. 4:09, they strike second.
Yeah, Gambit is no stranger to flying around in the air. You saw he picked up that half boost, and then that touch by Lichinio just perfectly setting up Gambit, who puts it post down. That kind of shot is unblockable, and just less than a minute to go, Cosmic already getting that lead.
Adam is going to be going on kickoff here. 4:08 left to go in this game. We have 0-2 in favor of iBUYPOWER Cosmic. There's a shot from Lichinio. Going to go just off the crossbar. See if they can keep the pressure up. He gets a second shot. Kronovi hanging back in goal. Able to put that one in. Lichinio was. Kronovi almost blocking this shot here. Lichinio is able to get that one. You see him up off the crossbar. And then JP Dub coming out from goal. Not really sure what to do with that one. Couldn't quite get it in there. Lichinio, though, going to be able to put that one up. 4 minutes here. 3-0 in favor of iBUYPOWER Cosmic.
Yeah, this is not a surprise here. Again, Kronovi, Lichinio, Gambit, all these guys, top players, grand champions, even #1 on the leaderboard. And so the challenge that WeightGamers has, it is going to be probably insurmountable, but still a great experience to play the top team in North America.
Yeah, we're seeing iBUYPOWER Cosmic giving them a little bit of space there, waiting for them to make the moves. Kronovi's still going to be able to put that one on shot, and they just couldn't get up and into it.
Yeah, again, Kronovi, this is probably going to be a high-scoring game, so get used to seeing these replays. Almost a block, but again, Kronovi, all these guys, one of the things they really love to do is just put the ball on net. Because when you just put the ball on net, you force the other team to have to make a save, and you get those rebound opportunities. So a team that doesn't have as much experience, like iBUYPOWER, iBUYPOWER will punish you for not being able to get a good save.
Oh, there's another amazing shot coming out from Lichinio. They just keep this bleed going. 5-0. We have not seen it. We haven't even seen the ball get into the orange half.
Yes, you can see Lichinio just right off the bounce. 2 players from blue trying to get that save here, but unless iBUYPOWER kind of lightens it up and takes it easy, this could very, very easily get out of hand, and it already is somewhat.
Yes, we were talking earlier, the analyst desk was talking earlier about how important it was, how much of a weakness it was on iBUYPOWER Cosmic for their rotations, and we talked about right as we started this match that they were going to have to, WeightGamers was going to have to figure out how to out-rotate iBUYPOWER Cosmic, and right now just the mechanical prowess on Cosmic's lineup is just completely outclassing anything WeightGamers can bring.
Yeah, WeightGamers, again, these guys are not as experienced as iBUYPOWER, and even other top 10 teams get beat up pretty good by iBUYPOWER. So it's great to see WeightGamers make it this far in the tournament, and they still have a shot. This is double elimination, so they can keep going at it, but this is a good opportunity for them to just get experience playing top teams, because I don't recognize WeightGamers as playing in some of the community tournaments like ESL and VVV.
Right.
So this is just priceless experience for them to be able to experience Rocket League at this level.
This is about the driest period we've had of goals so far. We've seen Weightless Gamers kind of formulate a little bit more of a defensive rotation there. They tried to get the block there, though, but Lichinio's able to squeeze another one in.
Yeah, and this is, again, when iBUYPOWER is incredibly talented, and you see this, the stuff by Kronovi is set that up, but it is just relentless pressure coming out from iBUYPOWER. I hope they ease up. Otherwise, you know, Blue might get a little bit upset. WeightGamers is going to have a long game.
You wouldn't want to break their spirit so early. It is just past halftime. We have 6-0 on Weightless Gamers side. I will consider it a victory on Weightless Gamers side if they can get a point on the board right now. They should take that moral victory. What a cheeky play from Gambit. My goodness.
Yeah, so this is just a situation. Gambit, the ball pops up straight up in the air, and you see he actually went off ball cam so he could watch that circle. And all he was trying to do was line up the circle with the nose of his car so he could hit it in. So a heads-up play by Gambit, making sure he hopped out of ball cam, because some newer players would just have your camera look straight up. But yeah, this is a ruthless beating coming out from iBUYPOWER.
They don't want to leave any room for error. You know, we've seen professional teams before when they go up against lighter rosters, kind of lighten up, play cheeky, and then they can that sets them up for an upset here. iBUYPOWER Cosmic know they're on the biggest stage they've ever been on, and they're not taking any chances. They are going to completely make this a bloodbath if they have to. 1:45 left to go, 0-7 in favor of iBUYPOWER. Kronovi setting it up off the wall. He's going to dunk that one over onto the side. Goes just wide. There comes the follow-up from Lichinio, 8-0.
Yet again, Lichinio not showing any remorse here. Just coming in from half, you could see that touch from Kronovi actually hit the post and bounce straight out. Lichinio was ready for it, and he's just going to bury those all day.
You know, Weightless Gamers, they are definitely featherweights, and we're up against heavyweights right now, completely outclassed. 138, 8-0 right now. The ball's back over on the blue side. Let's see if they can just keep some offensive pressure up. They have the ball over on the orange, but Gambit sitting in perfect position. Going to be able to take this from him. Such patience from Gambit right there. Going to keep that one out, and they're going to be seeing that one going all the way up. He's going to be a man. Great aerial passing from iBUYPOWER Cosmic, going off the post. Kronovi's going to be able to put that one over, and they're going to be dunking it.
Yeah, Lichinio, Kronovi, the connection is still ongoing. You saw Gambit won that one, a missed hit opportunity there. Kronovi puts that on net, and honestly, that might have been going in already, but Lichinio, he just loves to score goals. He was the top goal scorer in the RLC Pro League when he did it, and he's just continuing that goal scoring trend now.
What's the big mistake you're seeing from Weightless Gamers right now that's resulting in such this bloodbath we've got going on?
You know, it's just purely experience. I mean, these guys, Kronovi and Lichinio, they are all, every single one of the players on iBUYPOWER are veterans of the prequel. And you see another goal here, just 10-0, complete. This game is over. But iBUYPOWER, every single one of these players, they are veterans of the prequel. They have played that game for essentially 6 years prior to Rocket League coming out. And once Rocket League came out, they picked this game up and kept going with it. So it's just a sheer amount of experience that favors iBUYPOWER, and you can tell just they are so much more comfortable in the air, so much more comfortable manipulating their car. So it's who's to say that WeightGamers might not get there one day, but time has definitely been in favor of iBUYPOWER.
Absolutely. We see them threatening right now. Weightless Gamers got this ball lofted in front of the air. Gamers able to get up that one and put it up into the corner. 42 seconds left. The ball is on the orange half. If Weightless Gamers could get any points on the board, it would be a nice morale boost going into game number 2. But right now, they are threatening again. iBUYPOWER Cosmic pushing that one up. Maybe cleared far into the other side. We have them hanging back right now. Gambit going to be able to pick this one up, push it out. All 3 iBUYPOWER Cosmic players currently in the corner, but they're going to be able to clear that moment right there. 20 seconds left, 10-0 on the side of iBUYPOWER Cosmic. 2 players up on the wall. At this point, they're not really caring about what's going on here. This game is over, like you said.
Yeah, you know, after you score 10 goals, you can just take it easy, you know, play keep away, and it kind of seems like that's what iBUYPOWER is doing, just letting this game get over. That's going to be it for game 1. As soon as that ball touches the ground, and oh, please don't do it, Kronovi, come on, man. All right, so it hit right on that goal line there, and you can see 5 goals, just a massive amount of shots coming out from iBUYPOWER. They controlled every single aspect of this game. 5 assists from Kronovi. This game getting incredibly out of hand. But again, that's kind of what we expected. iBUYPOWER, for those of you who follow the Rocket League scene, we've got a subreddit and we have community power rankings where we rate all the teams based 1 through 10, and iBUYPOWER Cosmic has been the #1 team for like 95% of the community power ranking history. So no surprise seeing them come out here and really take it to a team who is mostly rising stars and players of that caliber. And again, I think if you are WeightGamers, just use this as a learning experience.
Absolutely. And one interesting point from that last game, we had 7 assists out of those 10 goals. We had talked about the rotations, talked about the team plays not being iBUYPOWER Cosmic's strong suit. And there we saw some really good team plays out of that game. So hopefully these sorts of things will help smooth over those weaknesses. They're going to be striking early here, though. Cronovi able to carry that one across. Oh, and a whiff from Lucinio, though. They have all players behind. They have a chance right now if they can just push it in. It's going in and put it in. Oh, my goodness. Weightless Gamers takes the lead.
Yeah, Adam Uzi has a new video to put on his Steam profile, scoring against iBUYPOWER Cosmic, taking the lead. Adam is clutched. You know what? If I were him, I would make that GIF right there, Steam profile picture.
Right now, man, you know, take that ball, kiss it, hang it on the shelf because you might not never get another one. Excellent stuff. Oh my goodness, they left goal wide open. It's just off. Sterilize puts it up on the wall. Cronovi's able to clear it into the corner, but this is a completely different game we have going on right now.
Yes, definitely a lot more life coming out from WeightGamers. And Lucinio,
so
he clutched it with that demo. That was going to be a wide open shot, so heads up play from him. And is he going to do this?
Oh, he's going to counterplay it. That ball sitting right there.
That's going to be open.
Where is he? There's Gambit. Boom.
Yeah, there you see. So just that counterattack. And I think we're just going to continue to see more plays of this type, where Cronovi getting that little touch, just setting it right up for Gambit. And now I think the floodgates are going to open in terms of goal for iBUYPOWER.
It is a tie game. It is a tie game. Both teams have a point on the board. 4:16 left to go. And oh my goodness, this aggression is amazing coming out right now. Cronovi setting that one up. Gambit couldn't quite get the angle he wanted. He's going to be back passing it to Lucinio. Over to Cronovi. Ball sitting in midfield. Weightless Gamers going to be able to pick that one up, though. Put it over into the corner. Cronovi and Lucinio back on defense right now. Cronovi's able to clear that one up into the corner. We have players back on defense.
Dunk.
Oh, a good clear, the good save there from Sterilize. Going to be able to push this one back out. There's a little bit more. The game's slowed down a little bit here. We have a little bit more just kind of long-range, mid-range clearing going on. But right now, live streaming has another opportunity. Can he get it past Lucinio? No, Lucinio takes it from him.
Yeah, Lucinio, big defensive play there. You saw a little bit of a misplay at mid, left that net open, but Lucinio bailed him out yet again.
That was a close one there. Lucinio with a great shot on net. Cronovi's up to get the second touch. Doesn't quite get the touch he wants, though, and Sterilize is able to push this one out. Gambit bullying through that ball. My goodness, what a shove from him. This ball sitting in midfield. Cronovi with the man. He comes from the back, sends his ball up. It's sitting right in front of the goal. It's not. Oh, it's going to finally roll in. My goodness, that took forever.
Yeah, so that's just continually putting this ball on net. You see Cronovi didn't get a ton of power on it, but he forces Blue to make the play. Adam did get a good touch, but you saw JP also went up for that, and because he also went up for that, he wasn't able to take advantage of that save. So a really good defensive effort on the part of WeightGamers, but still just too much for them to handle, and iBUYPOWER is going to take, and if I had to guess, they're going to maintain this lead.
Absolutely. It has been a very big improvement from WeightGamers, though. They have, at this point in the game, they were already down 5-0, 6-0, and they're only down by 1 point right now, so good stuff from them. We'll see if they can keep this up. Sterilize is going to miss these ones, see if they can push this out. Adam setting that ball up. It's lofted. Cronovi's going to go up for the touch. Oh, he puts it off the corner. Still on the crossbar. Where's Lucinio? There he is.
Oh, yeah, you can see JP tried frantically to get this clear. He ended up backing up off the wall and popped it right out to Lucinio, but honestly, that ball was in a very tough spot. And with Lucinio just being a predator out there in the mid, he's going to easily put that one away, pretty much no matter where that ball came out.
We've seen the last 2 goals have both come off of Weightless Gamers overcommitting on defense, having multiple players go for the same shot and leaving that goal wide open. Those sorts of defensive rotations are something they need to clean up here. We see J-Dub trying to push this one out. Lucinio takes it from him. He and Cronovi both up in the corner right now. Sterilize is able to bully it away. Gambit going to pick this one up. Oh dear, and they're going to get tangled up on each other. iBUYPOWER Cosmic making a kind of some space there, but Weightless Gamers was not able to capitalize.
Yeah, well, WeightGamers, they are doing much better this time. And honestly, looks like a little bit of sloppy play from iBUYPOWER. And look at that, a goal conceded. And Sterilize getting his own gift to put on his profile.
That's 2 goals they've scored on iBUYPOWER Cosmic right now. Good shot coming out from Sterilize, putting that one underneath Gambit, keeping that points from happening there. 2:24 left to go, only 1 point down for WeightGamers.
Yeah, this is a very close match, a surprise after that first game. 10-0. They are just 1 goal away from tying it up.
Don't
and,
do it, Kronovi.
Kronovi,
He
he doesn't care. Wait, he's going to do it.
he said, no, Wave Punk, I'm going to do what I want. I'm the pro. Takes it off the wall, puts it on his nose, and just carries it so beautifully through 2 defenders and in.
Yeah, that defender almost got the touch, but that air dribble from Kronovi forced him to make the play. And for those of you who haven't seen air dribbling before, it is a sight to behold. And Kronovi extends that lead here as 2 goals separate these 2 teams.
Oh, Sterilized setting that one up there. No one able to dunk that one away. Oh, but here's an opportunity. That ball's lofted into the goal. Gambit going to not miss that one, though. Able to push it out here. Passes up to Kronovi, who passes it back to Gambit Lachinio. That's an open goal. Oh, man. Gambit going to make them force the own goal here.
Yeah, that was wide open. A good counterattack here. You see Kronovi gets a very solid touch that expedites that ball right out into the mid for Gambit to tap in. If that ball would have been left to just hit the side of the wall, it wouldn't have had the pace to get out there. So a good play by Kronovi getting that ball over to Gambit.
2 minutes left in this game. Oh, Gambit going for the cheeky mind game and try and dribble this one away. JP is not going to be fooled, though. He's going to be able to push this one out and into the orange corner. Good touch from Lachinio, pushing it back into the blue. Gambit's going to wait patiently for this ball and try and move this one around. He's playing some mind games right now with these guys.
You know, when you are this far ahead and a game ahead, you have a little bit of room to wiggle around and just kind of have some fun.
Yeah, we'll see if WeightGamers can get any more points on the board right now. They need to start by getting the ball out of their side of the field. Lachinio taking a shot, but the body blocks are going to come out from WeightGamers, keeping that one out and away. 1 minute and 25 left to go. Lachinio and Kronovi all up in the air. Great save from Sterilized, keeping that one A. Kronovi, though, keeping the pressure up. Ball still lofted right in front. See if they can come and get it out. No, looks like Adam's going to be able to clear that one away.
Yeah, just continued pressure still coming out, but iBUYPOWER, they're not, although 5-2 is still very impressive. It's not a beating like it was last game, so got to give a lot of credit to WeightGamers for bringing this one back.
Absolutely. They're trying to make a series out of it. We're in this final minute. They need 3. They're threatening right now, but Lachinio's going to shut that offensive drive down, put it off the wall. Kronovi and Gambit both pushing up, put that shot. Is it off the post? Lachinio comes up. Oh, Kronovi's able to clear in the corner. If they just followed up, they might have had another point.
Yeah, that one is one of those situations where you just don't expect the net to be so far open.
Yeah.
So good recovery from Cosmic, but again, WeightGamers showing some life.
We'll see if they are able to put any more points on the board. But with 35 seconds left and iBUYPOWER Cosmic threatening, there we go. Kronovi puts another one in.
Yeah, Kronovi, he was trying to go for a little bit of extra flair. You see Gambit touched it right over to him. Kronovi tried to follow it up with some aerial acrobatics, but he was expecting that hit and going for the dunk, but it just ended up going right in, and I'm sure he's happy with that.
Yeah. What is the big takeaway you think that WeightGamers can take away from this series? They got to play one of the best teams in the world. They got to score some points on them. They went from a 10-0 to a 2-6, which is much, much better. What can they take away as they move into the losers bracket?
Well, they should certainly save the replays and take a look at those, because that always helps. But yeah, the takeaway is, you know, these teams aren't invincible. They scored 2 goals. They took the lead against North America's best team. So take a look at how you did that in your replay and try to replicate. It's definitely not that simple, but it's a good place to start.
Absolutely. We have the final countdown happening. 4 points would be needed to tie this game up. It's not going to happen. We've hit the final second. It looks like Gambit might try to put one in for good measure. No, he's going to let Adam take that one, push it away. Game's going to go 2-0 favor of iBUYPOWER Cosmic.
Yes, not a surprise. iBUYPOWER being the #1 team in North America, going up against a team that performed very well. I was actually not expecting in this game too that they would be able to take the lead and score multiple goals. So very impressed by WeightGamers. They brought it to iBUYPOWER.
They did. They really did. Let's see what Golden Boy and the other guys on the analyst text have to say about that. Golden Boy, back to you.
Thank you guys so much. And you know what? That was rough. That was rough. The game one actually was a slobber knocker. That one definitely got a little out of hand there. But you know, and we're going to talk about game one. We're obviously going to talk about game two. And while there's a lot of praise to sing for this team, you know, Gibbs, you're looking at them, you're watching what they're doing, and then you're like, they keep screwing it up, you know. And I see it, because you're a defensive kind of guy. That's the kind of player that you are. You're the dude that bails guys like Kronovi out of bad situations. So did you notice any gaps in game one? Game one was pretty flawless, and we'll talk about it more in game two, obviously. But anything that you notice in game one in specific?
In game one, there wasn't too much. I think they were just having fun getting the goals. Sometimes when you're playing a weaker team, like we played together, me and Crow, for 9 months, and we would always have mini games of who can score the most goals. I saw Crow try and take a few goals away from Gambit. So they were just having fun, I think, game one. Game 2 is when they went into the freestyle plays, but in Game 1, they kept it just good passes off the backboard, like right here to Latch, and then right back to Gambit. Just aerial passes all day for Cosmic.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of stuff that these teams, I mean, when they get at it, that's so hard to defend against unless you can actually have the perception. And that's what this team does really good, both offensive and defensively. We saw it earlier to where he wasn't even going to play the ball. I think it was Crow. Yeah, Crow was in the back right post, and he was just jumping, trying to match that hit so he could clear it out. I mean, it's one of those things that stuff isn't something you can be taught. It's a matter of learning the game and actually just putting it into play. Learning and reading other players is a huge part of this game at that higher level.
It's very frustrating, I can only imagine, for WeightGamers too, because, I mean, not only are you getting just absolutely spanked 10-0, but you have these players that are pretty much coming at all angles, right? You're trying to defend your net, you're doing what you can, and then out of nowhere you have Lachinio just flying in and he's going to hit something, or Kronovia, just so many weapons in the sky, right? In a game that deals with cars that drive on the ground, these guys defy gravity and do everything that they can to take advantage of the open sky. And they do it with style, and they do it very well. So Gibbs, I guess, Game 2, let's talk about that.
So Lachinio, I think, just felt lonely because Crow and Gambit had 3 goals, 2 assists, and Gambit had 2 goals, 3 assists, and Lachinio just had 1 goal. So I think he was just getting bored back there. So he would just come up here and there, and then it would be a wide open net for WeightGamers, like we see here from Crow. Their defense was a little lacking, but they were trying for some freestyle, some like right here, Lachinio with the freestyle aerial, almost making it work. So close.
Yeah, I mean, I know you and I both noticed it. Like, they would go up for an aerial, it would pop up, it would pass to the corner, and Krenov would literally play it right back in the middle of the field. If these guys were more confident in their aerials and getting up, like an Espeon, for example, that spells big trouble.
Yeah, but Kronovi here, he was the playmaker of this entire
that air
set. Yeah, like with this goal, but he was the one setting up passes. In Game 1, he had 5 assists. In Game 2, he had 2 assists. He was on top of his passes to Gambit and Latch, and that's his role on this team. He used to be more of a goal scorer, but he has adapted to his new teammates and doing a phenomenal job.
Of course, folks, iBUYPOWER Cosmic moves on to the next round. Coming up next, we're going to have Orbit versus Falling with Style. Let's see how these two teams face off after this.